I'm scared. I'm really scared actually. Oh god, the writing is so small. I know, this is a non-negotiable. Hell yeah, brother! Oh, I just took my jar. Hello, my beautiful bookish besties, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Maria and I like books a lot. I've made it my brand, my tagline. I have to keep going with it now. It'll be fine. Today is my favorite time of the month. We are picking out my July TBR, and we're not going to talk about how well my June TBR actually went because out of the 6 books we picked, I am currently on the 3rd. So anyway, we are absolutely ignoring that because I am determined to make TBRs every month because I like making TBRs and they make me feel more accountable and it's fun and I like my jar. So we are of course using my trusty dusty and dog-filled TBR jar another month. This month we're going back to only doing 6 books because, well, I don't read them anyway. But I also want to do a reread of the Kindred's Curse saga, I think. I want to read Spark of the Everflame, Glow of the Everflame, and Heat of the Everflame before we have Burn of the Everflame, the last book in this series. I'm so excited for the final because the ending of book 3 was diabolical. But I also think I might want to annotate this, and if you know me, I'm not a big annotator. Like, I think the only book I ever annotated was this way, that one, Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. As you can see, I did tap this up a little bit. But beyond that, I love you so much. Beyond that, I haven't really delved into annotating, but I love the Kindred's Curse. And I really want to, I think. So that's 3 books I am absolutely reading in July. I'm also off to Denmark for 10 days because my brother's getting married and I'm very excited. I'm going to try and vlog that trip to have a video for you as well. But I've never vlogged a trip before, so it might be really bad. So bear with me. It's not a given. I don't promise whether or not that's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try. But that still means we have loads of rooms for a TBR, so let's pick some prompts. I always get my hand stuck because I want to get to the bottom. This one's stuck to my finger. This is what we're choosing. A book you bought this year. This is super exciting because I have so many books that I bought this year. Hell yeah. Okay. This gives me so much room. Okay. I'm overwhelmed. Okay. Oh my god. No, I'm gonna choose the book I bought because I was about to say, can it also be books that I've received this year? But I'm gonna pick books I've bought. So we have 3 contenders. We have Warrior Princess Assassin. This was bought off of Vinted in a 2-for-1 special where I also got Kiss of the Basilisk. And they're both hardback. I'm actually still so chuffed about this bargain. But I have a friend who raved about Kiss of the Basilisk last year, and I'm super happy to then have picked it up this year. And I saw Ellen, is her name Catherine Ellen or Ellen Catherine? I saw her talk about this in a vlog a few months back. And then when I saw the 2-for-1 on Vinted, I was like, this is a sign, because both of these sound really fun. And then a most recent addition to this was Yesteryear by Cara Claire Burke, which I also really want to read because it's all the High Plus month, and this generally sounds like something that I will find fascinating. So they're all hardback as well. Oh my god, who am I? You couldn't, last year, you wouldn't catch me dead with a hardback. No, focus on the books. Fantasy, not fantasy. Historical fiction? This is about a trad wife in modern day times going back into time where she has to live the life that she's been portraying online, which I find extremely intriguing, and it sounds like something that I will love. Kiss of the Basilisk is a spicy romantasy, which I believe a warning to readers. It's best to go into this book with absolutely no knowledge of its contents. If you're curious, you can read about it below in the paragraphs between the snakes. Kiss of the Basilisk is unlike anything you've ever read before, and you may never read anything like it again. Say goodbye to the person you were before this book, and when you're finished, hand it to a friend so they can read it too. Be warned, this book contains scenes of an intense and sexually graphic nature. Our sincere advice, buckle up. Okay. That makes me slightly concerned. And warrior princess assassin is about 3 people. It's a throuple, I believe, and that's all I know. I'm not gonna lie though, like this intrigues me a lot, but Lindsay's mom says a wild ride, and at girly pop it says what Lindsay's mom said. Oh my god, okay. I think I'm gonna choose Kiss of the Basilisk. I'm so intrigued. I'm so curious. And I'm gonna go into it absolutely blind. So I will not be reading the blurb of this for you today, but I'm scared. I'm really scared actually. Book number 2. This one. Oh, I'm taking everything out. We've had that. I should take these out as I get them so we keep getting new ones instead of. Okay, I dropped like 5. Have a friend or family member pick. We did that the last time. We also done this. Oh my god. Another book by an author who wrote one of your favorite books last year. Ooh, that's a fun one. I like that. Okay, what were some of my favorite books last year? Catabasis. And I know, this is a non-negotiable. We're doing The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon because my absolute favorite fantasy book of last year was Priory of the Orange Tree. Well, it was A Day of Fallen Night, but that series, oh my god, I loved it. And then I haven't read this series at all, but this is the sign. This is the sign. This is gonna happen. The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, and I'm so excited. Welcome to Sion, no safer place. The year is 2059. For 2 centuries, the Republic of Sion has led an oppressive campaign against unnaturalness in Europe. In London, Paige Manny holds a high rank in the criminal underworld. The right hand of the ruthless Whitebinder, Paige is a dreamwalker, a rare and formidable kind of clairvoyant. Under Sion law, she commits treason simply by breathing. When Paige is arrested for murder, she meets the mysterious founders of Sion who have designs on her uncommon abilities. If she's to survive and escape, Paige must use every skill at her disposal and put a trust in someone who ought to be her enemy. Yes! Yes, yes. I have added this on my TBR months back and I never got around to it. It's happening. It's a fantasy summer. I need this. This is everything. I'm so excited. Bring it on, Samantha Shannon. Bring it on. Let's go. The movie is so haxy. Haxy? Happy and excited became haxy. I don't know. We done that last month. We also done this. Oh my god, I need new prompts. Yeah, I got a book that is over 100 years old. And I think that means a classic. This is what I get for like wanting to read more classics because I don't really want to. Okay, hold on. Let's have a look at actually Frankenstein, maybe. 1880, so that's 200 years old. Okay. Excellent. What else do I have over there? Secret Garden. 1911. Okay. There's two options. So I have Frankenstein by Mary Shelley that came out 1818, and The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett, which came out in 1960? No, 1911. So 200, hello? 200 years, 100 and a bit. Don't ask me to do math. No. I have read this before in the past. I do really enjoy it. Oh god, the writing is so small. 170 pages is short enough. And then this is 298. And I've had this on my TBR since I started my Bookstagram account, so maybe. To be fair though, if I'm honest, The Secret Garden says July a lot more than Frankenstein does. So I think we might finally read Frances Hodgson Burnett's The Secret Garden. And a lot of people read this in school or like as a kid and loved it, so I'm sure it's gonna be great. I know it's about a girl who discovers like a door that hides or reveals like the secret garden. She's in this old estate, I think, after her parents pass away, and the garden is obviously quite magical. The magical story of Secret Garden, which has been locked away for 10 years. After the death of her parents, Mary is brought back from India as a forlorn and unwanted child to live in her uncle's great lonely house on the moors. She is miserable and disagreeable until the wonderful day she discovers a hidden door to a mysterious secret garden. Yeah, actually, yeah. No, I'm looking forward to this. This is very fitting for July. Kind of matches the outfit. I love that. That's 3. Okay, I think I need some contemporary romance in here. I think that would be great. Nope, we had that last time. Also have had this. Oh my god. Okay, a book with a town or a country in the title. And I think we have. Have I read this? When in Rome. And what else is here? What was it? A country or town? Okay. Oh, wait. I know. That's not contemporary, Maria. That's fucking fantasy. However, hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I have on NetGalley, which is super exciting, Tales from the Territory. And if you don't know, that is a collection of short stories from the Leches and Lattes universe, which I'm obsessed with. I love him so much. Tales from the Territory. The Territory would be, I suppose there's a bit of a stretch, actually. The Territory is not really a country or a city. However, the territory is like the land of where this is, and if you think that's a stretch, you are absolutely correct. However, I'm still going to add it because I want to read it so bad, and this feels appropriately. So I'm gonna tell you the blurb. Tales from the Territory. There are many from Sunday Times bestseller Travis Baldry. Tales from the Territory is a beautiful collection of cozy fantasy tales set in the much-loved world of Legends and Lattes. There are many tales yet untold. In Goblins and Greatcoats, Chaos Goblin Syl is involved in a case of mistaken identity where she solves a murder at an inn while simultaneously stealing all the cutlery. In Just a Thimbleful, the sweet Ratkin baker Thimble finds a new home for soon-to-be famous cinnamon rolls. I love Thimble! In Pages to Fill, an act of mercy leads to a life-changing discovery for warrior orc Viv. In Mirrorgraph, young succubus Tandri assists a university professor on a mysterious project where art and science collide. And in Cavaliers and Coffees, Viv, now the owner of Legends of Latte's coffee shop, discovers that imitation is not the highest form of flattery. Yeah, I'm so excited. I love this universe so much. This is the highest form of cozy fantasy that you're going to find out there. It is so beautiful. It is so comforting and wholesome and fun and queer, and I love it so much. So if you haven't read Legends and Lattes or any of the other books in the universe, do it. Do it now. That's gonna be our fourth pick, Tales from the Territory. I don't care if it doesn't fit. My game. I get to choose. Scroll on Instagram until you find a book you own. Wait, that's fun. Okay. Yay! Okay, I love when I get to scroll. Let's go onto Instagram. So she's stunning. Let's see. I don't have Victoria's. Don't have Stormbreaker. I don't have the name Grim. I like it though. I don't have that. Don't mind me like casually liking as well. Don't have that. Love Ams though. You should go follow her. What is this? What's this book? What is this? Who is Scotty? What book is this? It doesn't say. Okay, well. I don't have this. I'm delighted by Joe that Joe got. Kissed by the Gods. No. That's Lego. I like that too. We could see. Let us know. None of these. I have that and I've read that. I adore these two. July releases. Here's the What Call I've just finished. It was very good. I don't think I have any arcs here. No. Okay. What book is this? What is this? The Mistral. Okay. No, I don't have that. Okay, do I have anything here? I don't want to use Goodreads. Oh my god. Iron and Ember, Silver and Smoke. No, that's Smoke and Sky, and I have read that. Fever Dream! Yay! Okay, hell yeah! Sarah's reading smut is choosing because there is a Fever Dream on the screen. Hell yeah, okay. How exciting! Elsie Silva's newest novel. I did say that I wanted to finish the last two books in this series before picking up her newest, but I can't help that the gods chose what the god chose, you know? But Fever Dream by Elsie Silver. This is about Emmett, who we meet in the end of Wild Card, and I've been waiting for this one. Professional bull rider Emmett Bush is not looking for love. He's looking for a paycheck to save his family's farm from bankruptcy. So when he agrees to be the leading man on a hot new reality dating show, Romance Ranch, he's already decided it's all one big performance. Until Julia Silva walks onto his property, smart, snarky, beautiful, and off limits in more ways than one. As the location consultant on set and the little sister of his most bitter professional rival, Theo, she's the last woman who should pique his interest. Julia has been warned about Emmett. She knows better than to fall for his cocky swagger, broad shoulders, and smoldering good looks. But when mutual distaste grows into an unexpected connection and then something more, they find themselves searching for excuses to spend time together out of the camera's reach. Emmett signed up to play the role of an eligible bachelor searching for the one. His family's land and legacy depend on him completing the show. The problem is, he's falling in love, just not with a contestant. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, brother! Oh, I just took my jar. Hell yeah! I'm so excited! I spilled this all over. Oh my god. Go back inside, please. That's so fun. I love that prompt. That was good. And we're now down to our final book for our TBR. And we're gonna go way at the bottom for this one. Okay. Oh, this is a chunky one. No, I've had this one before. God damn it! Another chunky one. Character with a name that starts with a J from Under the Cover JC. My friend JC popped this one in. How fitting. Now I need to look at books that has J's in it. We only have one romance though, so I think I might want to find another romance. No. Let's see actually if any of these are with a J. Violet Eden might have anything. Oh, no. We have read this one. Nadia. What's the boy's name? Griffin. Not you, so Griffin. Little Calvin moment. Who's here? Cece and Nash. Can't really use that for anything now, can I? How about Done and Dusted? I haven't read a Cowboy Romance in forever. Clementine and Luke. Ugh. How dare you? Big Flower of Steel? More Sarah Adams? Emily. Jack Bennett! But is this the same series? We have a J name. Okay, technically these are in a series, but I believe they're interconnected standalone, so that's an option. I don't really care that much, if I'm honest. What else? How about yours truly? Brianna, Jacob. Okay, we have 2 J names. Fantastic. How about Ashley Poston? Eileen. Come on, Eileen. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. What's his name? Hello? There's a Jake here. Okay. Ooh, how fun! Why are they all like Jake and Josh? Anyway, okay. Some of my favorite contemporary romance as well. Okay. So we have Big Bar and Steel by Sarah Adams. I love Sarah Adams. I read recently The Cheat Sheet, which was super fun, giggly, good time. Then we have Abby Jimenez. I've only read Part of Your World. I really want to read more Abby Jimenez, and I feel like her books are perfect for the summer. And then we have A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. I've read 3 of her books so far. I have The Dead Romantics, I have The 7-Year Slip, and I have her newest one, The Sunday Garden. Love The Sunday Garden. So this feels like also meant to be, because then I have read all of the books that I own of hers. However, I'm actually leaning the most towards Abby Jimenez. I just feel like this is perfect for July, and then especially because the next book is it just for the summer? No. It is just for the summer, I think. Either way, I think. But also, I really want to. Oh! No. Sticking to my gut, sticking to the gut feeling. I think the gut feeling's telling me that Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez is what's meant to be. Also, he's not a Jake or Josh, he's a Jacob. But Yours Truly, a novel of terrible first impressions, hilarious second chances, and a joy in finding the perfect match. Dr. Brianna Ortiz's life is seriously flatlining. Her divorce is just about finalized, her brother's running out of time to find a kidney donor, and that promotion she wants? Oh, that's probably going to the new man doctor who's already registering 80-7 on Brianna's pain in my ass scale. But just when all systems are set to hate, Dr. Jacob Maddox completely flips the game by sending Brianna a letter. It's a really good letter, like the kind that proves that Jacob isn't actually Satan. Worse, he might be this fantastically funny and subversively likable guy who's terrible at first impressions. Because suddenly he and Bree are exchanging notes and sharing lunch dates in her sob closet. When Jacob turns out to be the perfect donor for her brother, Bree starts to realize this quietly sexy new doctor might just be a perfect match too. Oh no! Oh, I love it! I did, yeah. I don't know how to act normal about this. Books excite me, okay? Oh, this sounds so good. Sorry, Ashley and Sarah. You're going back on the shelf for now. So that's our 6 books for the month. I'm glad we swapped it up a little bit. So it's 3 fantasy and 2 romance and 1 also fantasy. What am I talking about? 4 fantasy. So we have Kiss of the Basilisk, we have The Bone Season, we have The Sunday Garden, we have Tales from the Territory, we have Fever Dream, yeah, and Yours Truly. That's a good TBR. I'm not gonna lie, this excites me. We have some palette cleansers, we have some more heavy set fantasies, romantasies, big on romantasy. This seems like a dystopian or maybe like a sci-fi fantasy. Who the fuck knows? But I am very excited. Look at them, my pretty babies. Oh, I'm so excited. that is also the end of our TBR video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channels and leave a like on the video. I would love to hear what you're reading this month. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!